Hey guys, welcome back. Second video here, so bear with us.
Finally.
Sorry if our first video was a little awkward.
And about the edit as well, because we are learning. So, like we said in our first video, this is all new to us. So,
I'm eating popcorn, by the way.
You might want to pause this video and get some popcorn as well, because there's some good tea coming.
Alright, babe. So, Selah, you want to show them your outfit? Look. Look at her little feet, guys. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so
this video, we're going to be answering some questions that
we posted on our Instagram. By the way, go follow us at Janett and Jeremiah on Instagram again. So we got asked a lot of questions. The most frequent question that we got was, how did you guys meet?
Oh, it's a long story.
So, yeah, it's a complicated story. Mama, look.
Look, Mama, say hi.
Okay, stop eating popcorn. It's for them to eat, not for us. Okay, so do you want to start?
Okay, so let me start. So
It's getting a little hot in here.
wow. How can I say this without getting emotional? Man.
Okay.
So it all began in the year of 2017. It was around August that we first, started talking. We met through social media. Yes, I know, social media.
Who would have thought, right?
Yeah. So we had mutual friends.
Well, not really social media.
So I told you guys we met in 2017. That was a lot. We actually met for the first time probably around 2015, I think, 16, somewhere around there. It was one of my close friends' wedding. And she was actually standing in that wedding. She was like a bridesmaid, I guess you would say. And it was in Austin back when I was in college. She was asleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, she woke up. Okay. So, yeah, we met in Austin. The first time I had ever seen her. I remember telling my friend, like, hey, like, who is that? And he actually told me, nah, bro, she's actually like 14 years old or 15 years old.
Which at the time I was like 18 or 19.
Yeah, and I mean, no, you were a little older. I think, no, you weren't. We're 1 year apart, so.
We are 1 year.
We're just 1 year apart. So he told me she was 14. And at that time, I was like, all right, nah, never mind. It's too young. And so, yeah, it just stayed like that. Never again did I
hope we're not this boring, guys.
We put her to sleep. Aww.
Yeah.
My baby. Yeah, go put her.
Like this.
So, yeah, that was the first time I ever met her or saw her. It stayed like that. Fast forward a couple more years, 2017 now.
No. And then, so that was the first time we actually saw each other, right?
Yes.
I didn't know who he was, where he was from, and obviously he thought I was 14, so.
I was in Austin I was in Austin going to school.
And I was just there literally for the wedding. So, was it a year? Yes, a year after that, my one of my close friends here in San Antonio invited me. He was graduating at the time, so I came with my sisters. We took a little trip and we came to see him at his graduation. So we go to the same church, and we ended up coming here, to the church, and I see him.
For those that don't know, so. Not the same exact church location wise, but we have the same.
Yeah, our church is all around
US.
the world.
Anyways, so yeah, it's all over the world. So so Houston, there's one in Houston and there's one in San Antonio.
And there's several.
But they're the same faith, same beliefs. So anyways, she came to San Antonio. Continue.
I came to San Antonio and okay, so we're getting out of church and I see him again. I'm just like, wait, what? So I was like in my
she,
head.
She was checking me out. She was like, damn.
No, it was the other way around. But anyway, in my head I was like, wait, where is this dude from? Like, I saw him in Austin and now here. Like, where is he from? So I was just like, whatever, right? I still don't know where he's from and I still don't know his name. So in my head I was just like, okay, he's really cute. Like, he's really cute.
So, okay. I don't know how, but I had her on social media. On Instagram, I think.
But since we didn't know each other's names or anything.
Yeah, and the funny story about all this is, I remember, having her on Instagram, and I saw a picture, and it was a picture of her birthday, and she was holding balloons, and it was 21. The balloons are the number 2 and 1. So I was like, this guy lied to me, She wasn't 14. I remember my friend telling me like she was 14, but she turned 21, and I was at that time I was 22 since we're 1 year apart, and I was like, what the heck? And in my head I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to her now. So I reached out to her, so I thought on Snapchat, I think, and I thought I was talking to her. No. I'm trying to remember because, okay, long story short, my wife and her sister look kind of alike, and I was trying
Which is so embarrassing.
And I was trying to figure out, okay, who was who. Like, I knew who I was trying to talk to, but I didn't know her name.
And since our Instagram names are very...
They're similar. They're the same.
Yeah, it's just she has another word inserted in.
So her personal Instagram name is La Carion, and the other one, her sister's Instagram name is La Otra Carion. Yeah. So I reached out to who I thought was Janett, but it was actually her sister. And I was talking to her. I mean, I was just talking to her normal though, by the way. But then I figured out that it wasn't who I thought I was talking to. I thought I was talking to Janett.
The way he found out was, hey, do you remember me at the wedding in Austin? And my sister at the time, she was in California. So she was like,
I found out. Oh, yes. Was it? Okay, yeah.
And she was like, no, you're talking about my sister.
Yeah, so he was like, that happened, and I was like, oh. So honestly, I completely stopped talking to her. This is so embarrassing. I'm probably gonna get. Anyway, it's embarrassing. But I stopped talking to her completely. I mean, my intentions weren't like to, holler at her or any of that. Like, I was just trying to get to know her, see who she was. But anyways, I stopped talking to. We stopped talking to her sister.
I think we're making this story too long.
No, it's all part of the story. Like, people are gonna laugh, I think, or think I'm weird,
or fall asleep.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's what happened. We ended up talking. I ended up finding out who she actually was. I ended up getting her Snapchat and all that, and I had her on Snapchat and whatnot. It was 2017 now. Okay. 2017, we would talk every now and then on Snapchat as friends. We got to know each other. Friends. There will be months where we'll talk and then
we'll stop talking.
We'll stop talking for months again.
We were literally just talking like as friends.
As friends. So,
not even, right? Yeah. Just like us.
Like
I don't
associates, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the month of August came around, 2017. I remember I had to go to Houston. To get my passport.
No, your mom's passport.
My mom's, no.
Yes. You were like, I brought my mom for her to get her passport.
Oh.
It was before August.
Okay, yeah. I went, right? And she saw that on my Snapchat. And she replied to me, she told me, oh, you should have told me. I could have, gave you free parking because she worked
right across the street from the passport office.
Agency, yeah. So anyways, that happened. I was like, okay, I'll let you know next time. And crazy thing is that my friend hit me up, one of my close friends, he hit me up and he was like
this,
probably like a week or 2 weeks
not
after.
Even.
I don't even know. But he was like, hey bro, I lost my passport. I need to go to Houston, And it's because we're all going to Mexico and we need our passport. And what's it called? He asked me, he was like, let's go to Houston and come with me, like help me drive. And I was like, all right, cool. And I hit up Janett. I hit up Janett on Snapchat. I was like, hey, I'm actually going to Houston, can you, let us park?
I literally thought he was playing around because it was crazy. It was like, what, 2 days after I had, literally 2 or 3 days after I had.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
I just know it was short.
Yeah.
A period of time. So before I even went, I got her number and I didn't text her or nothing. But the day before I left, I called her because I wanted to know how her voice sounded. I never had spoken to her. So I just wanted to know, like, I didn't want it to be like an awkward, this was going to be the first time I ever met her. So I didn't want it to be awkward. So I kind of just wanted to break the ice and call her and just see how she sounded.
Which is weird.
And just talk to her before I even met her. So I called her the night before and I was like, hey, this is Jeremiah, this and that. We talked a little bit and that's it. So next day we drove to Houston and we arrived to her work and we parked her for free. And that's how we met. So I got there and she opened the gate for me and I wasn't just gonna park there and then go to the passport agency. But instead, I went inside to meet her and that's really how we met. And from there,
we just kept talking.
We just kept talking and talking as friends, and, it just turned into something else. And I started developing feelings for her. And we had a lot of the same, mindsets. We liked a lot of the same things. But in the beginning, we had no
interest at all
of talking. Well, I didn't think it was gonna end up this way at all.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought, I had already had a goal in mind that I was going to not get married till I was like around 28 and focus on, my career and just work and invest so I could, just be financially free. Literally, the next year I got married. Same year we had Selah.
Which leads to the other question that was asked was, how old were you guys when we started dating? So at the time I was 21 and he was 22.
22. No.
I was 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
22.
Uh-huh. And
I was 23?
No.
22. Yeah, I was 22.
I was 21.
The year that we got married, she was 22, I was 23. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's another question that was asked a lot. How old were you guys whenever you guys got married? So we literally talked for...
Okay, let's just put it like this. We've been married for a year and April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. A year and 8 months. We've been married for a year and 8 months, and altogether that we've been dating has been 2 years. 2 years and 3 months. So
that's the time dating
and knowing each other. Since we started talking. So 2 years and 3 months, a year and 8 months, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. We dated for 6 months.
Yeah, we dated for 6 months, and then after that,
we got married.
Like,
that fast. A lot of people thought we were crazy. A lot of my friends were like, dude, bro, like, you just known for this, 6 months. But, guys, when you know, you know.
Which is another question. How did you guys know that she was the one? So, you want to go first?
Yeah, guys, when you know, you know. I didn't expect it, honestly.
It sounds cheesy because I had heard it before we had even met. And I was like, okay, well, that's something you hear in movies, cheesy, corny, whatever. Mm-hmm. But seriously, guys, like, when you know. Like he was saying, we did not have plans at all. Like, I was, at the time...
Especially not her.
Yeah, at the time, I was so concentrated in what I was doing. I was so happy. I had no time. Seriously, I had no time. My schedule was get up, go to work, after work, go to school. I was a full-time student, a full-time employee. I was just so... concentrated in what I was doing. And
it just came out of nowhere pretty much.
Yeah. At the time, I was even planning on going to the Navy. At the time, I was even like telling him on the first time we met, because we were talking for a bit. I was planning to go to the Navy. I had even gone to the office and to see all the requirements. I was literally going to start to those people that know about like how to enlist. Well, I was already. Oh, I was already going to start studying for the ASVAB test. It was crazy. So seriously, when you know, when you least expect it, when you're not even trying to look.
It just came so natural.
Yeah.
I just felt it. I felt it. Something that I've never felt before in anyone else. But yeah, guys, like it's crazy, because sometimes we meet all these people. Either friends,
and we think, okay, this is going to be the one. Like,
yeah, sometimes at some point in time, like subconsciously, I feel like everyone probably thinks that, oh, this could probably be the person that I like or date or even marry. But with Janett, like honestly, like I just felt it, and it was a feeling that I have never felt before, and I would literally talk to everyone about her. Like you could ask my family, I would always talk about her, always, 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 and like I loved her so much, and I'm not crying, baby. So like I knew that much that I wanted to marry her, and it's just something that can't be explained really. It's just something and that's how we knew.
That's how we knew. Okay, so another question was what was the first impression of each other?
So when I first saw her, I thought she was beautiful, and she is beautiful. And I remember seeing her, beautiful smile. That's the first thing I noticed, her smile. Her hair, her curls.
Alright, these are fake curls, by the way, with the wand.
Her hair gets really curly too, but yeah, I noticed that. Her voice over the phone, like that's one of the things that, I just love the way her voice sounded on the phone. Like whenever we would talk on the phone, it was just so like, I don't know, soothing. Like it's kind of weird, but it's just
on the phone though.
No,
the person is like.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, those were the first things that I noticed about her. You bit?
He's just a very attractive guy.
She's just saying that because we're on video.
No, I'm serious. I've always told you that. He's just very attractive. He's very handsome. So the first time I saw him, I was just like, let me have a little peek.
But yeah, next question.
Okay, next question.
We're gonna try not to go in too much detail like how we have in the other questions, just so we could wrap up this video and for it won't be too long.
So another one is, so do you guys plan on having more kids? And do y'all want a pet?
Yes.
Yes and yes.
I want a lot of kids. Okay, no. Sorry. Yes, I want kids. Before we even got married, I told her I want 6 kids. Now that we have Selah, I'm kind of thinking twice about that.
Not because of my baby, but because of my actual pregnancy, right?
Yeah. No, it's just
No.
Yeah. No, but Janett had a bad pregnancy. Not as in bad, like it's just.
It's not fair to say bad, because to the actual moms that do have like a harsh pregnancy, like with health, or mine was none of that. Like every single time I would go to the doctor, in my head I was like, oh my god, they're gonna tell me this, they're gonna tell me that. They're gonna tell me that something's wrong with my baby or something's wrong with my health. But every single time that we would go, and I'm gonna quote the doctor, she would say, you are perfectly fine. The baby's perfectly fine.
She's a hypochondriac too.
No, it was just.
she just felt really bad. She wasn't herself.
Yeah, I was.
She wasn't herself. She wouldn't.
The full 9-10 months.
She would just want to stay in bed all day. She would throw up. She would feel nauseous. She wouldn't eat, right. She wouldn't just feel herself. She wasn't herself. Like,
I was not myself.
She wouldn't want to go out. She wouldn't want to, go
not
out
even
to
go shopping,
parties.
Guys. Not even go shopping.
Don't even get me started.
That's
now that she's fine, she wants to go shopping. But
I'm back.
she wouldn't want to do anything. She would just want to stay at home, and that was her. And it just sucked seeing her like that too, especially when she was going through her pregnancy, when she was giving birth. Oh man, I don't even want to talk about it because it's gonna make me cry. But just seeing her and seeing her giving birth. It was something hard for me to see because I had never seen that before. And, it just, I don't know. She was going through a lot of pain, and I would see her, going through that pain just hurt me a lot. Like, I wish I could do something to take that pain away or for me to feel that pain. And it just hurt me a lot, And in my head, I was like, no, I don't want her to
ever feel that again.
Yeah, so
that's like a question because I love babies, except like whenever I was pregnant, I could not stand babies.
Yeah,
and that that's not me. To other people that know me, they know that I love kids and I have patience for kids and I just love them. But whenever I was pregnant, I'm sorry, but I could not stand. Like I couldn't even see babies. I'll get so irritated at everything. It was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. So,
but
the answer to that question is we do
want more babies, but we're just gonna wait
a little bit.
Wait on it, and
enjoy our little Selah right now because we love her so much. We love you so much, Mama.
And ultimately, it's up to God. Whatever happens, happens. And if she happens to get pregnant or whatever.
I'll just be ready for it since I know how it feels already.
And I feel like your second pregnancy will be better. I think it'll be better because it's just mentally. I feel like you'll be prepared for it. Yeah. But okay, next question.
So the second question: do you guys want a pet?
We even have a name picked out already. We want a golden retriever.
And the name is going to be
JJ.
JJ.
So that's the name of the dog.
But we're just waiting for Selah to be a little bit older, so.
She can play with him.
Yeah. Okay, so another question is what is the easiest and hardest part of marriage so far?
These are like broad questions.
No. I'm gonna say there was another question. How was your pregnancy with Selah? So we talked about it a little bit. So yeah, we don't want to get too much into it because we'll be here for days.
But just know that it was all worth it.
Yeah.
After she had her, it was all worth it.
Yes. So the easiest and hardest part of marriage so far, something we want to answer it. So
okay, the easiest and hardest part of marriage. The easiest thing about marriage, I think she meant to say like the best part and the hardest part.
Okay. So.
But the best part about marriage is, you get to spend. And you get to come home to someone that you love every single day. Someone to share memories with. Someone to share every single second. Not every single second, but share everything with, and just come home with that. Come home to that person every day. You're always gonna have that someone right there by your side. And if it's your best friend, if it's the love of your life, that makes it even more better. So that's the best part about marriage. I feel you just the ability to make memory person that you truly love. So that's the best. So the hardest part about marriage is communication. Why? Because just a whole bunch of emotions are involved with. I feel like communication is something really hard to do sometimes, especially if you're mad or you're trying to express something or voice your opinion.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the hardest part, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's not.
It's normal.
It's just, I guess, getting to know each other more.
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it would best part would be the same thing.
I know what you're gonna say though. The hardest part.
What? Let me see if you were gonna say.
Leaving your family, coming to.
No.
Oh.
For me, it was just getting to know how he was. Or sometimes, let's say, we would be talking about a topic, and just I would do certain things differently than he would. And then, obviously we'll tell him, why would you do this? And he'll explain, and then,
I feel like all that ties in to communication.
Yeah, so pretty much the same thing, communication. Okay, another one was, what do each of you bring or add to the other's life? He brings to my life comfort in the way that it's again she's speaking, and the way that it's crazy how sometimes, let's say he's at work, right, and I'm going out, whether it's with, I don't know, with anybody, and me, like, in my head I'm just like, like, I wish he was here with me. Like, it just makes me feel like a lot better, safer. Not safe, like in like, oh my God, I'm scared. But, just, I don't know, like, not safe, like, oh my God, someone's gonna attack me and I need someone for protection. Like, not that, well, that too. But just safe. Like, it makes me feel comfortable. I don't know how to explain it. He just brings comfort to me.
Security.
Yeah. No, not that. But yeah. So you?
What was the question again? Daddy?
The question is, what do each of you bring or add to the other's life?
Okay. I feel like Janett has brought patience into my life.
Oh Lord.
So naturally, I feel like I'm a very impatient person. Very impatient when it comes to everything in life. So, and everyone that knows me probably, or especially my family, knows that I'm a very impatient. And but with Janett, I've learned to be very patient. And it's crazy because with her, I am. Yeah, she brings patience into my life, because before I met her, with anyone, and that's a hard question. No, but yeah, patience. Patience, because I've never had more patience with anyone until I mentioned that, she can calm me down. She can calm me down and stop me from doing things that, I shouldn't do. If I'm mad, she can calm me down. Or just by looking at her, she could calm me down. Or if I see her smile, she can calm me down. Like, I could be really, really, really mad, and if I see her smile, or if I see her in a good mood, or I see her laugh, she'll calm me down. So I feel like she has brought a lot of patience into my life, and just a control of my emotions.
Okay, another question
I think
was...
we answered that question.
Yeah. Does Selah have a middle name?
Let's see.
So Selah does not have a middle name. And another question is, how did you guys come up with it? So the one who actually came up with the name was Jeremiah.
Yeah.
We made an agreement before knowing the gender of the baby.
No, baby. Don't cry. Don't cry.
So we agreed that if it was a boy, the name was going to be Noah. And the reason for that is just because I love that name. So, yeah. And we agreed that if it was a girl, he was going to be the one to choose the name. And how did you come up with it? Because he's the one that came up with it.
So initially, I wanted to name my daughter Ava. Ava was the first name that I thought. I mean, I still love that name. Oh, she's crying. I don't think she liked the name Ava. But yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I'm going to change her diaper, but he's going to keep talking.
Babe, you almost done?
No.
Sorry, guys. Selah went to sleep. The way I came up with her name, it wasn't really. I didn't really know at first. I wanted it to be a Bible name, and so I was going through the Bible, and I just happened to stumble upon that name, and I liked it, and I looked at the meaning, so that's why I chose it. I thought it was a nice meaning, and I thought it was really cute. It was just short. I wanted the first name to be short, not too long.
You were actually going to pick a middle name. What was it gonna be?
Do you remember?
No, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me the middle name.
I don't even think I ever figured out a middle name. Well, I was gonna say Selah Ava. Selah Ava Regoza, but she said no. But I don't even know why I listened to her, because I was supposed to pick out.
But I just don't see the.
I was supposed to pick out the girl.
I just don't.
But she still had to say so. But and we'll Selah Regoza.
He's still mad.
Anyways,
another question was,
what is a married life like? The married life is like, what is it like? It's awesome. It's awesome. I love it. It's a lot of, growing. You learn a lot from each other. There's good. There's a good. There's a bad, and it's all, what? It's all good. I mean, you have good times, you got bad times, you have happy times, you have mad times, It's all, that's what it is. It's not perfect.
It's not perfect. It's not perfect at all.
It's not.
Nope. Don't expect it. If you are about to get married or plan to get married, don't expect it to be perfect, because it's not going to be perfect. And that's okay, because you get to learn a lot more about the other person. And through those times, through the hard times, through the bad times, you get to actually grow in your relationship more.
You just learn to love the person more.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Nothing in life is perfect. Nothing. That's awesome. But yeah, marriage life is awesome. Yeah, you just go. It's just a roller coaster. It's honestly like, there's nothing negative about it. There's nothing bad about it. But you do have those little chapters in life or those stumbles, and it's okay.
It's perfect.
It's perfectly imperfect.
Yeah, there you
go. There you go.
High five. Okay.
But yeah, it's just like.
He always wakes a lot up. Anyways, another question is, who said I love you first?
No, I did. I said I love you. Whenever I feel something, I voice it. I make it known.
Make it be heard.
Mm-hmm. Heard that.
And I heard it. Copy. So. Okay. So he said I love you first.
Next question
is, ¿quién es más enojón? Who gets mad more?
Honestly, I would say it's a tie.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It is.
I probably show it more. Like, I'm more, yes, at least with overall. You probably with me, you show it, but in general, not necessarily talking about me with her or her with me. In general, I'm probably more enojón. Like, I'll get bothered faster, or with other people. I try not to show it.
I can tell right away, though.
I'm a very nice person. I don't like being rude. But if something bothers me or someone gets me mad, sometimes it shows.
I could just see it in his face.
Yeah, it's on
or
demeanor.
On how he's talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another question is, the hardest change for you was becoming a mama?
That's your question.
Yeah, I know, but I'm looking at you to see like if you saw any difference of before I was pregnant, because my whole pregnancy was bad. Like,
I would say me, for you, answering that question for you, I would say limitation. Limitation of the things that she can do. Sometimes we will have to think twice about what we do, because you can't just up in.
Or let's say Selah gets sick, we have to think about going out. Another would be if we are out and she starts like to get hungry or getting sleepy, it's like, okay, time to leave. Let's go.
Next.
Yeah. And another question kind of similar is not similar, never mind. Another question is, are you a stay-at-home mom? I am. I am very, 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 very blessed to say that I am. Going to cry because I love it. I love it so much. I am a stay-at-home mom because of this guy. And I seriously, Okay. I really love it, and I tell him all the time. And it's because of him that I'm a stay-at-home mom, because he's the one that brings the bacon home, the money.
The bread food.
The bacon.
Okay.
Crunchy bacon.
You don't like bacon.
I do. Crunchy. It's crunchy. But I love it so much because I get to see little things that Selah does. She grows every single day. She's growing every single day, and every single day she does something different, something new. So I love it. Like every single time, like when was it? The day before yesterday? I heard her very first like actual giggle, and I wanted to cry, and I wish that I had recorded that. I recorded after, but oh my god, it was like the best thing ever.
When you try to catch something on camera after you already saw it, like you never catch it.
Yeah, but it was just every single, just a lot of things, and I am very blessed to see what she does, to be present, just to see her grow every single day. I see it, so I love it. From waking up to her actual first smile of the day, to putting her to sleep. Every single night I rock her to sleep, and every single night she like does this little talk.
Oh yeah, she's just like a little cry. Not cry,
it's just like her little talk.
Like,
yeah.
And she'll fall asleep.
I love it. So I was about to say Mr. Boy, but yeah. Thanks, babe. It's because of him that I am. So yeah, that's another question. Another question, which is gonna be the wrap up. We're gonna wrap this video up with this question. Was when is the merch line dropping?
2020. I don't know.
2020. No, I was actually talking to him, telling him that we should do personalized t-shirt for us, for Jeremiah, me, and the baby. But just for us, like a little fun thing.
And we're not expecting for this to be big or anything.
Yeah, we're not. We're totally not.
We're just really trying to record our life.
Trying to see us trying
grow.
To see Selah grow.
Yeah.
So, but if you do want one, we never thought that, we don't think people would like to have our faces, not our faces, but I don't know.
Not faces, just like maybe any sayings.
Yeah, like our story, hashtag our story, our beginning.
Or like our Instagram page, or just I don't know.
Our YouTube name.
So, yeah.
If you do want one, would you like to give one away?
Yeah.
Like to the person that actually said it?
Yeah.
Or to the people that would actually wear it?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I don't know.
Yeah. It's coming soon. To wrap up this video, I mean.
We didn't mention a lot of questions, but we did answer them throughout the video.
I mean, thanks for the questions, guys. Keep it coming. You know, if you have any ideas for us, like videos, let us know.
Comment down below and let us know. We will
message us
on our Instagram page, which is again Janett and Jeremiah.
Yeah, later on we'll start vlogging too, so that way it just won't be the same setting of us sitting down. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to just show you guys the journey that we're going to be taking on. And just, I want you guys to see our lives and see us grow. And maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe it'll cause or spark some motivation in you guys' lives in some way or form. Like I said, we're going to be, you know, recording everything, our progress in different steps in life. Spiritual, material, financial, health-wise. So, you know, just tag along, and we'll keep y'all updated.
You don't want to miss a thing.
Or we'll probably put you to sleep like we did to Selah earlier. Yeah. But, yeah.
Thank you guys again for asking the questions, and we hope you got to know us a little bit. Again, we are sorry that we haven't been being constant with our YouTube videos. It's a little bit hard with our schedules. With the baby, we do want Selah to come out at least a little bit in our videos so we can see her as well.
Yeah, later on we'll have set days throughout the week. You know, whether it's a Tuesday and a Friday or Saturday and I don't know, Monday or whatever it is. 2 days a week, we'll put new videos up. Cool. Later on, we're going to give prizes to those that share our video. Comment on them, like it, you know, just shout us out, and we're going to send out gifts. You know, actually, we could do one. Maybe.
Stay tuned for our next video, and we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, and we'll give out a prize for
before this year ends. So this is going to be this month.
Yeah, we'll give out like something like a gift card or something.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. Something cool. It'll be awesome.
Something worth you sharing it.
Yes. For now, see you next time. Like the video,
subscribe, follow us. You know, share our videos on your social media pages. So, all right, guys. Have a good night.
Bye. Till next time.